Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. So in today's video I am going to be sharing things I have learned in the past year, and it was my first year as an adult because I turned 20 last year and this year I am turning 21. So I have had a lot of realization. And now it's literally 1:30 a.m. and I am going to share the lessons I have learned in the past year, being in my early 20s. So let's get a bit comfortable, and this is very new to me, of course. So, and it's awfully silent in my room right now. It's a bit scary because it's literally 1:35 a.m. and I was just on my bed and I was just sad about a lot of things. And then I thought to myself, okay, why don't I make a video? And I don't know if this video will ever see the day of light, the light of day, the light of the day, whatever. Let's forget that. So, okay, let's begin with the video. I have no script. I am just going to speak from my heart today, because usually at this hour you will get deep. So yeah, and I've been doing this by myself for the past couple of nights. I talk to myself before I go to sleep, and so I thought, why don't I just film it? Like, it's a great opportunity. So first things first, the first lesson I have learned in the past year is the art of being alone. Yes, we have heard the art of letting go. Yes, we have learned the subtle art of not giving a fuck. But the art of being alone, this was something that I've learned this year because I had an opportunity to be alone, like alone. Not just like it's a kind of alone that you feel even when you're surrounded by people. You know what I mean? So in that time, I just realized one thing, like one among the many things I have realized this year. It was so hard adulting, I'm not even kidding. So the one thing that I have realized this year is that I love being alone. That is one realization about me. The other realization is that it's so nice to be alone. The universe is testing me right now because my camera is about to die. Yes, now we're back and I'm charging and I'm gonna film. Like, nothing is stopping me from filming this video. So as I was telling, why is it so important for you to be alone in your 20s? It is to find yourself. When you sit alone, you get this, you can think about yourself. You can sit with your thoughts. I don't care how many people says like, oh my god, I can never sit with my thoughts. Bro, please sit with your thoughts. First of all, please sit with your thoughts. Just refocus on what you actually want in life, what you want to do with life, and reflect on your actions, like everything. Just recalculate and reflect on everything that you've done so far in life. That would really help. And even if you want to just rebrand for the next year, or just tomorrow you want to wake up as a new person and you want to kill the old you and you wake up as a new person tomorrow, you can literally do that. And the only way to achieve that is to be alone and think and reflect on all your actions. Who knows, later, maybe in the coming years, you might get settled, have families, and you won't have time for yourself. Like, there would come a time where you literally beg God to have time for yourself, like just to be alone, run away from all the responsibilities, because responsibilities are not easy. So it is very important for you to be alone in your 20s and find yourself. It's a must. Like, I think people have took you in a wrong path, thinking that you always need attention. You always need validation. The only attention that you need is yourself. You have to give yourself the attention. You have to validate your own feelings. You don't need anyone to do that for you. So, welcome back to another side of the internet where you can find yourself. Just after starting to record, I am slowly forgetting everything that I wanted to say, but I hope my messages are conveyed the way that I wanted to. I don't know how people are going to take it, but still, let's keep yapping. That's the whole. Oh my god, I should start a podcast, but let's keep all that aside. That was my first lesson. I really wanted to put that out because, of course, this is my first time leaving too, and I am still in my early 20s trying to figure out what life is and blah blah blah. It's so funny because, and it's funny and it's exciting at the same time that I get to figure out my life on my own than fall in or follow someone's path. Okay, that's the first thing. And I feel like when I'm in my late 50s, I think I'll miss this, like trying to figure out life, people, and trying to get my shit together. And I don't think even in my 50s I would have my shit together, but that's a different story when we reach 50, if we reach 50. So, anyways, let's let God has mercy on us. But yeah. Okay, moving on. The second lesson I have learned this year is do not believe everything you see on the internet. See, at the end of the day, everybody is on here for the sake of it. Not just exactly for the sake of it, but for the money. Everybody is in here for that side income. And when you think of it, they want that amount to live their life the way they want to live. And the only way you can make something happen for yourself is when you have the complete freedom, the complete financial freedom to do something, is when you get to live life for yourself. That's one thing. And today I just watched one reel. I don't know if you know, there was this channel, Nikki and Gabby, and she just spilled out all the tea of how they used to film, like all their morning routines, all their challenge videos, shopping challenges, all their this and that. And she just spilled the whole tea of how they were filming those videos. So I was like, oh my god, my entire childhood was a lie, because they were literally paying their partner's family to be in their videos. So, like, I already have trust issues, and thank you for adding more to it. But yeah, that's what I've learned this year, that everything you see on the internet is not true, my people. It's the reality. Everybody is here just for the vibes. Yeah, just for the vibes. So that is my second lesson. It was hard to accept, but it's true. My third lesson this year is friendship breakups. Wow. Some people you know yesterday, you won't know them today. And that's okay. It's because they're no longer serving what you want, and you no longer serve what they want. So it is completely okay to cut off people right when it actually have to. It's fine. It's totally fine to cut off. Or maybe I'd say this to myself. I don't know. See, even while making this damn video, I'm still confused of my own decision. But the things I've learned, the lessons I've learned are the lessons I've learned. It's okay. It's okay. It's totally fine. Even though you might feel like it's not fine. But what more can you do? Okay? Plead them to stay. Ask them to stay. Please don't go. Oh my god. If somebody wants to leave, let them leave. Hold the door open and say tata bye. Okay, coming on to the fourth lesson I have learned this year is that there are a lot of insecure people telling you what to do and what not to do. And every time they pass on a comment, it's never on you, and it's always on them, and they're projecting their insecurities on you. And you just have to stay calm, listen, and address the things properly, set boundaries, and move on. That is the only way to deal with insecure people projecting their freaking energy onto you. I hate such people, and whenever someone comes and tries to degrade or just say that, oh my god, you shouldn't be doing that. Bitch, I'll do that. What's your problem? If I want to do something, I'm gonna do it anyways, okay? None of your freaking opinions matters. And I listen to every opinion, okay? I listen. It's not that I don't listen. I do listen. I do listen through my this year and I live it through my this year. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I'm just living my life. I do not care of what anybody says, okay? Until unless it's my mom, I do give a little shit about what my mom says. But until unless I feel like what I'm doing is right and it aligns with my practice and it's morally and ethically correct, I will do it, okay? None of your freaking opinion matters, bro. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, okay? So save it for someone else and go manipulate someone else, and nothing hurts me, okay? Just shut the fuck up. And oh my god, why is it making me angry? Because I have dealt with such people in the past year and I hate it. The way I tried to, process this entire feeling in a situation was, oh my god, it was horrible. It was horrible. And I literally had to take help from ChatGPT to figure out what the heck is going on. Am I reacting? Am I being dramatic? Or is this actually happening? When things like that happened, I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I'm like, I had to literally take a step behind to just process everything. And I'm like, okay, anyways, I don't know who gets offended by this, but I don't care, okay? Anyways, I don't give a damn freak about anything. I should stop cussing. Okay, that's my resolution for this year. I'll stop cussing. The fifth lesson I have learned this year is spend money wisely. If overconsumption had a name, it would be me. It would be my name written in bold letters, okay? I am the perfect example of overconsumption, and I don't know, okay? I always spend a lot and end up being broke. Like literally broke, like how I am right now. I'm like so broke now, bro. You have no idea. But those things are aside, you should spend your money wisely. Coming from a shopaholic, please, even if it's like 100 rupees, please spend it wisely for a very good reason. Eat healthy instead of thinking to buy a chocolate, okay? Just eat healthy and spend your money wisely. That is one lesson, big lesson in fact, I've learned this year is, oh my god, the amount of money I have spent this year on food and clothes and skincare and makeup. I just want to throw up. I just want to throw up. But again, as everyone says, it's for yourself. It's to make you feel good. You have to do that for yourself. Blah, blah, blah. That's what internet says, and so we believe. But we are falling into that rut of what internet says. You don't need 21 steps of skincare routine, all that huge, I don't know, what do you call it, like, yeah, all that makeup, okay? You just need essential where you look presentable, with what you can look presentable, some skincare to maintain your skin if needed, and food and clothes, I don't know. I used to find a lot of peace in buying them, like a lot of happiness, temporary happiness, in quotation. Oh no, in bracket, temporary happiness that would vanish right after I come. I'm so sorry, the previous footage was very shaky. I'm really sorry for that. I'm getting used to this whole thing, so bear with me. And the last line I said before this entire camera got overheated and shut down on its own was that yeah, the temporary happiness would vanish right after I come out of the store or right after I unbox whatever I have ordered. So, yeah, and in case if you're wondering what's on my teeth, it is my gum problems acting out because I think I just hit my what my two brain cells is not working. So I was drinking water and then the cup hit it and the gum came out. So I know it might be a little disturbing, but please ignore that. Yeah, thank you. The sixth lesson I have learned this year is that getting help if needed, like if you feel like you really need help, sometimes since you might feel so uncomfortable asking or just getting help, be it therapy or just asking help from friends and family, you might feel like, oh my god, I cannot do that. You might feel like you're a burden to them or whatever. But it is so important to get help if needed, of course. And there's nothing wrong in asking for help. Whether they help or not is on them, okay? That's a different story. But you shouldn't feel guilty for asking help. And if someone helps you, keep that in mind, be grateful, and help them back when the time is right. So, these are the lessons I have learned. So, yeah, these are the lessons I have learned in the past 1 year of being in my 20s, and that was a lot of realization. And you might have already known or realized these factors before, but if you're someone who is in your teenage years and you just think that, oh my god, all the 20-year-olds adults have their life together. No, they don't. None of them have their life together. It is all an act. It's just pretentious. Everybody looks like they have their life together, but trust me, nobody has their life together. No matter what age you are, in what stage of life you are, you just have to keep figuring out and realizing things. And God will show you 100 ways to learn things. Sometimes you don't learn things, but what can I say? You gotta learn to move forward and keep those. I am so done with this stupid camera that's been interrupting me like 1000 times by overheating. Ugh. Okay, whatever. That's all for today's video. Just know that you're not alone in this journey of being in your 20s. There are a lot of people who feels overwhelmed, confused and scared, just like me. That's all me. It's me, okay? There are a lot of people like me. Crack in the head. I was just kidding. It was all an act. I was just kidding. Okay. Okay. By the way, it's time to end the vlog, and it's literally 2 a.m. and I think it was like 30 minutes of yapping, and these are the things that I've learned, and I don't know if that makes sense for you. That's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this yapping session. Do let me know what kind of videos do you want in the future. Comment it down below, and bye. I hope you have a wonderful